Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tinu, and today we're doing part 3 of the eyeshadow collection. And as you guys see here, I am slowly putting in my Wet n Wild collection / Black Radiance. We are going to be getting rid of a bunch of this because seriously, these have been in my collection for quite a bit. And I do need to just, get rid of it, move on. I already have the new Wet n Wild already in my collection, so let us get through with this video. So now, this is the Wet n Wild palette. I know you guys remember these ones, the 8-pan ones that they no longer make. This is the Walking the Carpet. These shades, I have tested them. They still work fine. I just have no use for this in my channel, and you guys know I'm all about using current products and talking about current products. So since these no longer exist, I will be getting rid of them. So this is the Walking in the Red Carpet. This is the Comfort Zones. This is actually my favorite. The blue, is it black, green, blue, duochrome right here is my favorite shade out of this. We have the Petal Pusher. This is another one that I really love. This is called Flirting in the After Party. This is really good. Going into the Wild. This is a nice spring kind of combo right here because you have your little lilac and your greens on the other side. This is my most favorite. This is called Drinking a Glass of Shine. I absolutely love this. This is an all matte palette that has been coveted by a lot of people that I know about this palette. The other Wet n Wild palette I have is from the House of Thorns. I think this is the limited edition one they came out with. This is called House of Thorns. It's like a really nice combo right here. I think you could create a great look with this. So I'm going to pass this along to somebody else. And then we have these from Black Radiance. They're also a company from Wet n Wild. This is called Urban Jungle. This is another nice one. And then we have Downtown Mauves. This is my favorite, I think. Really, really nice. I'm going to show you guys the Wet n Wild palettes that I will be keeping. This is the Lust palette from Wet n Wild. It's actually not opened. I know you guys can remember this, but it's actually new. I've not used this before. Then we have the new Wet n Wild formulas. These are the Color Icon palettes, and these are 10 pans, and I love these ones. This is called Lights Off. This is really, really pretty. I enjoy this a lot. And this one is called Heart and Soul. This is a really pretty one. Very, very nice. Very, very pigmented palettes. And then we have Call Me Sunshine. This is another beautiful one. I absolutely enjoy this. It reminds me of the Urban Decay Naked Honey. This is quite new. This is the Always Blushing palette from Wet n Wild. This is really, really nice. The only thing I don't like is the little glitter shade right here, but I love the other shades. I played with this palette multiple times and I really, really enjoy it. This is from e.l.f. This is the Electric Mood palette. This is a collaboration with Tiana Major. I actually don't like this palette, and the reason why is the shimmer shades. The matte shades are actually really good in this palette. The shimmer shades are just not my forte. They are not really shimmery. They are hard pan. Look at this. This one is hard pan. This one is hard panned. This is hard panned. This is hard panned. That is what I hate about the shimmer shades. The matte shades are very pigmented and creamy, but the matte shades don't justify the reason I should keep this palette. So this is going to be Declutter. This is the SHEGlam Stay Juicy palette. This is actually supposed to replicate Kylie Jenner palette. I actually will be getting rid of this because I really, really don't like the palette. Shadows are not of good quality. I really wanted to like it. I really like this shade. I wanted to like this shade so bad. But it just, look at this. It's just not good. Yeah. So I'm just going to pass this along to somebody else and get rid of it. And then we got the LA Girl Pro palettes. Okay, you know what? Let me actually just shift bases and go with my e.l.f. mini bite-sized palette. So this is the mini, it's called the Mint Melt. I think this is called Mint to Be. I actually love this one. It's really, really nice. It's very, very pigmented. It's really great to carry along if you're just going to travel and you want something quick and easy. If you like mint colors, this would be really, really nice to have. I think this is called Chocolate Mint. This is another great one that I really, really enjoy. I really, really like the color scheme. I like that it has that dark brown, the lighter brown, and then you can mix it with the mint, or even you can go neutral and just pick this color right here. It's really nice. This one is called Pumpkin Pie. This is the most neutral out of the bunch I have. I really, really enjoy this one. For those neutral days, I just want something to wear. These bite size are really, really good. They're really, really good and underrated. I really, really like them a lot. This one I think is called Hot Jalapeno. This one is more green toned. If you can see right here, it's more greens. And then it has like a gold. I really enjoy this one. This is called Berry Bad. This is really, really pretty. It's actually one of my favorites because, like I tell you guys all the time, I love berry shades. I love berry tones. This is really, really nice. I like this one a lot. And then we have, this is called Acai You. This is like a nice purpley kind of toned palette. I like this one. This is really, really great. I like the periwinkle right here and the mix with the dark indigo kind of vibe. Now we're gonna go with the Essence smaller palettes. This is the I like to mauve it. It's mauve it. So I really, really like this one a lot. It's really, really great. This one is the Coral Me Maybe. This is really, really nice. I like this one a lot. This one is the one I like the most, and it kind of broke. Look at this. This is Dancing Greens. But I think I will repurchase it just because of this one. I love this color combo right here. Or I might replicate it. I don't know. I really like this one a lot. The LA Girl Pro Mastery is one of my favorites. This is just the regular Mastery palette. This one kind of gives me Huda Beauty vibes. I really, really like the color combo of this. Really, really pretty. These I haven't tried yet, but if you guys want me to try them on my channel and see how I like them, let me know. And then we have Festie Bestie. Is another one that's really, really nice. It's more colorful, as you guys can see. Very colorful palette. And I do want to test this out as well and see if I do like it. This is, as the name implies, is a neutral based palette right here. Very, very, very pretty. I really, really enjoy this a lot. This is the Nudes of New York. This is really, really pretty. It's the best Maybelline palette I ever owned. Like other ones I've owned, I've gotten rid of. This is so good. And then I have my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I am not getting rid of this anytime soon. I love these eyeshadows. I'm going to keep them in my collection. And then these are more Makeup Geek right here. Another Makeup Geek palette that I made. So yeah, so I'm going to definitely keep this in my collection. This is the Revlon. It's called the So Fierce Prismatic palette. It has just 4 eyeshadow shades in here, but this is so pretty. Like these shades are, look at that. When I say pigmented, they are, look at that. That is just amazing. I actually need to try these. I don't know why I haven't tried them, but they're really nice. Now we're going to be talking about some NYX palettes. I love the Swear By It. This is actually one of my favorite drugstore palettes. It is so... This is actually one of my favorite drugstore palettes. This is so pigmented. It has really basically a lot of colors in the spectrum. I've used this palette quite a bit. I love all of the shades. The shades are buttery, creamy, smooth. The shimmers are really, really super metallic. Let me show you this, guys. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this is I think this is more of a duochrome. Look at how shimmery these shades are. I think NYX knocked the park with these palettes. And then this one is the Modern Dreamer one. This is another great one. This is so beautiful. It is more neon in in terms of shades, so pretty. I really enjoy this palette a lot. I'm not getting rid of it. They're gonna stay in my collection. The final palette, I think this is more of the recent launch. I think this is the Utopia one. This one is also a great palette. You can see how much I've used these palettes. They're really great. I really recommend them if you're looking for a lot of shadows for a fraction of the price. These are $35 a piece, but you can always find sales on NYX Cosmetics, or if Ulta has a sale. Yeah, these are really great. I love the Utopia. It's really fun and more cool toned and more, you know, jewel toned in my opinion. Then we have the Tati Beauty palette. This palette is gonna be with me for a while. Even though Tati has closed her beauty brand, I enjoy this palette. I really will never get rid of this. This palette, I think, is something that would go with me when I want to do my makeup on other people. If I want to do like beauty makeup. I like the glitters, because the glitters are, I don't even know what to say about the glitters. The glitters are outstanding. Like this, look at that. Look at how fine milled the glitter is. They have their own base that when you put it on, it applies really nicely. Look at that. It applies so nicely on the lids. So I'm definitely I'm going to keep this. I'm not going to get rid of this palette anytime soon. Now this is the Lime Crime Venus XL palette. This is another good one. I really enjoy this palette. It has really nice array of pinks and, you know, your coral colors. This is a pink palette. If you don't like pink, you're not gonna like this palette. I really enjoy it. This is such a really great formula, and the shimmers are really great too as well. I love this one. Now this is it's a limited edition palette. It's called the Greatest Hits Bangers from Lime Crime. Basically, they included their hit shades in here. Some of their hit shades from their I think all their 8-pan eyeshadow palettes in here. I like this concept because I really don't have to get the other palettes. These shades here are very pigmented, like very pretty. Look at that. This one is, oh yeah, look at these shades, so pretty. So I like this palette a lot. I really need to use it. I haven't used it before. I've used this one before, but this one I haven't tried it. So I need to get some use out of it. So this palette, this is like some that we're going to declutter. I am decluttering all the Bad Habit palettes because this brand no longer exists and I just need them to be gone. These are our replicas for Natasha Denona palettes. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some. This is called Aphrodite. This is supposed to actually replicate the Rose Gold palette from Huda Beauty, the remastered version. So since I already have the Rose Gold, I really don't need this in my collection. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. Now the Pretty Poison actually is going to be replicating the Poison palette from Nabla. And if you guys can see, you can see how close and dead on these colors are. I really am going to get the Nabla one, so I'm going to get rid of this one. And then we have the Supernova. This one I think is replicating the Lila palette from Natasha Denona. So yeah, this one, yeah, I'm going to get rid of it because I'm not going to use it anymore. I have a lot of palettes that have these colors anyway, so what's the point of me keeping this if it's not going to be used? And then we have the Solstice palette. This one I think is replicating either the Sunrise or the Sunset palette from Natasha Denona. One of the other. I'm getting rid of this one as well. I really don't have use for this in my collection. And then this is the Fantasia palette. This is replicating if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember, I think it's either the Safari or some palette from Natasha. I know it's a Natasha Denona palette. Then this is the Athena palette. This one is replicating the Desert Ducks palette from Huda Beauty. I actually own that palette, so it's got to go. So I'm getting rid of it. Now we have the Tiny Marvels palette. This is from Sydney Grace, and this is a collaboration with Mel Thompson. God rest her soul in peace. This palette will never be decluttered. It will never be getting rid of. I love this palette. I am never going to get rid of it. By the way, guys, this palette is back in stock. If you guys are trying to get your hands on it, it's actually back in stock. And I think 50% of the proceeds, or some percentage of the proceeds, is going to the family to help with the, you know, the loss and everything. So it's a great cost to buy it. And that's why I actually brought it. It wasn't sent to me. I brought it with my own coins, because I wanted to show some support. So I really, really like this one. This palette, I don't remember talking about it. This is the Glamlite Pizza palette with toppings, with 18 delicious toppings. This is really cute. This is a really cute palette. I love this palette. Like I said before in my other video, I would never get rid of any of my Glamlite. I enjoy this palette. The colors are so pigmented, so vibrant, so beautiful, so blendable. The shimmers are so, like, really pigmented. Look at this shimmer right here. Look at that. That is so beautiful. It doesn't have that much shimmers though. It's mainly matte, but it only has 2 shimmers. And yeah, I don't like this one though. This is the pineapple one. But I like the olive one. This is like the jalapeno one. This is so pretty. So I'm definitely going to keep this palette in my collection. So here are more palettes here. I have the Storybook palette. This is the Burn book. Looks just like this. This one, I actually want to keep this. These colors are kind of a little unique. So I am going to be keeping this in my collection because I want to get some use out of it. And then maybe I will declutter it if I don't like it. The next one is the Fairy Tales. It's also by Storybook Cosmetics. It's a more cooler tone with a pop of pink. I actually have worn this once and I actually love the formula of this. I haven't worn the Burn book yet, so I want to try out the Burn book, and I'm going to definitely keep this in my collection since I actually like it. Now this is the Pat McGrath. This is the Mega Mothership. I think this is the one that came out last year in the red packaging. This one is so beautiful. I love these special shades, and I love that you do have some usable matte shades, like this dark brown right here. Like there's a dark brown, and then you have like a nice peachy shade, and then you have another like a medium tone brown and a darker like kind of dusty rose. I love this whole concept. I love the shimmer shades. They're really, really fantastic. Pat McGrath really does shimmers really well. So I love this. I'm going to definitely keep this in my collection. And then this is the one that came out in 2020. This is the, what is this called? It's called the Celestial Odyssey. They're both called the same thing, unfortunately. But this is the first edition. This one I actually loved a lot more because the special shades were more special in my opinion. The only thing is that it had only 3 mattes, which was different from the current year that we had. This one I like all the shades. I've done looks with this, and it's really fantastic. It's a great palette that I always take in my makeup kit when I'm doing makeup for other people, because the shades are so special and they look so fantastic on them. Yeah, so I really, really love this a lot. And then we got the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree Star. I actually was contemplating decluttering this, but you know what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna keep it in my collection. I'm just not gonna feature it on my channel because of, you know, the controversy with Jeffree Star and everything. So I'm just gonna show you guys how it looks like. It's more of just like a pink, purple, red tone palette, and I like the fact that the first row is like a nice neutral moment here, and then you can have your pops of pink, your pops of purple, and you know the red shade right here, and then a nice coral shade. So actually I love the formula of this. This was my second Jeffree Star palette. I did declutter the Beauty Killer palette from him, and I will just not be purchasing from the brand anymore, but I will not be decluttering this. My motto is if I like something, I will not throw it away just because I don't support a brand. I just will not feature it on my channel. Now we have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This I will never get rid of. This is like one of Morphe's best formula palettes, and it happens to be a collab, but I love the formula of this palette. It's really, really nice. It blends well. The colors are very vibrant on this. I might actually pick up the part 2 to this because I want to like own both of them. But I'm definitely not getting rid of this anytime soon. So the last 2 palettes here are from Makeup Forever, but they are single shadows that I compiled and I put in a Makeup Forever, palette, empty palette. So right here we got all these blush shades. I think are from La Femme Cosmetics, and then we have a couple of eyeshadows from Anastasia. Coastal Sands, and then that's about it. I think that's what comprises of this one. Definitely not getting rid of this anytime soon. I mean, it's just a eyeshadow single palette, nothing too fancy. And then this one, I have a lot of Looksy Beauty eyeshadow singles, and I do have Divina eyeshadow singles in this, and I think this top row is Anastasia eyeshadows as well. So yeah, this is just like regular single palette. I'm not getting rid of it as well. So I do have my single shadows in my drawer. I just pulled my drawer out just so I can show you guys what I have, and a lot of them are gonna go because I think some of them are like really super old. Like all these Milani Bella eyeshadows, they're gonna go. I'm getting rid of these. And then I'm decluttering all my NARS duos. Like, they are like expired. I need to actually trash them because I already tried them and they weren't like this one is still okay, but I'm just gonna trash those. Like, look at this one. Yep, I'm getting rid of. Then we have another one like this. Yep. This is a Makeup Geek contour powder, and I got some, I think, MAC eyeshadows in here. I'm not getting rid of this. I'm going to keep that somewhere else. And then I'm also keeping my Dose of Colors single. This is amazing. Like, amazing. Like, if you were to do a black smoky eye and put this on top, it would be beautiful. I am definitely keeping this. So this is like a creamy eyeshadow. I'm definitely gonna keep this. I would like to wear this. Yeah, it's like a cream eyeshadow in here, and then you got like your loose pigment. So kind of like a base with a loose pigment as well. I'm definitely gonna keep this one. My MAC eyeshadow singles, I'm definitely gonna keep them. I actually wanted to pot them, but not right now. But yeah, this one is Red Brick. It's one of my favorites from MAC. It's a really nice orangey color. And then we have Girly. It's another nice MAC shade. And then we have Satin Taupe. I think this is a really, really popular shade from MAC. Really, really beautiful taupey color. This one is Carbon. This is Carbon. This is just one of MAC's popular black shades ever. And then this one is Parfait Amour. This is a nice purpley blue. It's kind of like a duochrome color. And then this one is one of their extra dimension eyeshadow, and this is called Legendary Lure. This is such a beautiful color. This is also staying. This is called Cherry Top, like a really, really nice pinky color. Sushi Flower is another good one that's quite popular. And then we have Shadowy Lady. This is another really popular one. This is another extra dimension blush, not blush, eyeshadow. It's called Amorous Alloy. This is called Vapor. It's like an off-white bone shade. Shroom is a really, really popular shade. Espresso is a really, really great shade. This one is called All That Glitters. Look at that one. And this is called Mythology. Right here. It's a nice peachy shade. And we have Embark. And then this is called Wood Winked. This is another pretty shade right here. And this is an extra dimension eyeshadow in Sweet Heat. I actually really love this one. Let me show you guys how pigmented it is. It's so pretty. The extra dimension eyeshadows from MAC are super, super beautiful. Like, look at that. This is an eyeshadow from Cargo Cosmetics. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. We're going to get rid of everything else in here. This is like another MAC eyeshadow single. I think this one is called Burnt Orange. This is called, I forgot what this is called. This is called Purple Shower. And then this one is called, I don't know, I don't remember the name of this. But these are all MAC eyeshadows in this little Anastasia quad thingy. And then I'm getting rid of all these shades. These are old as hell. This is from L'Oreal, when L'Oreal used to do good eyeshadows in like duos. I'm getting rid of all that. Getting rid of this. The Sasha Cosmetics. I'm getting rid of that. I don't wear this, never had. And then we're getting rid of these clean color eyeshadows. I'm getting rid of that. And that's basically it. So really, I'm only keeping the MAC eyeshadows. I am actually keeping this one. This is really beautiful. This is from MAC. It's an eyeshadow, but kind of like a weird texture. Let me show you guys. This is how it looks like. But then when you put it on, it is just like a weird silky texture. I got this at the CCO. I am going to keep this definitely. I would like to wear it. It's kind of like a multi-chrome kind of duo kind of thing going on. Yeah. So that's basically it. Now I'm going to go over my Dose of Colors 5-pan eyeshadow palette. First of all, I'm actually going to talk about this Cinema Secrets. This is called the Ultimate Eyeshadow 5-in-1 Pro Palette. It has really, really, really nice shimmery shades. I love these. These are super, when I say super pigmented, look at this one. I'm going to show you guys this one. Look how pigmented they are. It's like molten magna. Like really, really, really chrome color shades. I really, really like this one. I'm not getting rid of it. And then we're going to go ahead with the Dose of Color eyeshadow 5-pan eyeshadow palettes. This is the Blush and Berries. I really, really like this one a lot because of the nice tones here. I really love berry tones. As you guys know, I've said that repetitively. And then we have the Marvelous Mauves. This is more mauve than anything. Really, really nice matte mauve shades. Really, really enjoyed this. I'm going to keep this in my collection as well. Then we have the Sassy Siennas. This is more of brown tones. Really, really pretty. I love the orangey brown tones in here. And then we have the Cutting Edge. This is very, very pretty. I really, really like this. This is like a really grungy green kind of palette. Really, really love this for fall and summer. Really, really enjoy this. I've used it once and I really love the formula. This is Snow Angels. This is more of a matte palette, but then it has really, really nice shades that I really, really enjoy. So I will keep this in my collection as well. And then we have the Smoky Soiree. This is really pretty. I love this for a nice smoky eye. Really, really enjoy this palette a lot. This is the Maven collection. This is Fashion Nova's makeup line. This is called the Cosmic Drip, and this is Stargate. This is really, really pretty. These are all special shades. Like, let me show you this one. Look at how beautiful that one is. I don't know if it's a multi-chrome or it's a dual something. Look at that. That is so pretty. Like, really gorgeous shade. I enjoy that one. And then, yeah, all these are shimmery shades. Like, really pretty. Look at that one. That is so gorgeous. So people don't sleep on Fashion Nova's eyeshadow brand or makeup brand. And this is the other one. This is called Nova. It has red, blue, green, and purple. Very, very pretty metallic shades. Let me show you I think the green is my favorite. Look how beautiful that is. And then I also have the matte one. This is called Define. So these are just your classic, you know, shades that you can use to blend and create and define, I guess. This is a really, really nice matte. And the matte are they're very creamy and very blendable. I'm going to talk about the Fenty Beauty. I think these are called the Snap Shadows. These magnetize. That's one thing I like about them. And, you know, I'm going to keep them. I really haven't really worn them before. So I want to try them out and see if I really like them. This is called Deep Neutral. And this one here, I think, is called Wine. It's actually my favorite out of the two. Really, really like this one a lot. And then we have MAC Aaliyah. Of course, I don't really get rid of my limited edition products. I really have tried it only once. I like it. So I'm going to keep this in my collection. And then we have the Huda Beauty Wild Chameleon. This one is so pretty. I think I featured this in a haul, but yeah, I just wanted to add this because it's part of my eyeshadow collection. I really like this whole color scheme. I really love the purple. And I don't know, this color right here is calling me. It's like a purple with like red in it, but when you swirl it together, it just comes out as a red. I think there is some kind of duochrome aspect to it, but it's so pretty. I really like this one. So that's it for the last video for my eyeshadow collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. And I will be doing my highlighter collection next, so you guys can see that and what I have in my collection. And I'm probably going to be doing a slight declutter or get rid of some of the things. I don't know what I'm getting rid of yet, but definitely we'll be doing a declutter of that next. So thank you guys so much again for watching and for supporting my channel. Again, if you like these type of videos and you enjoy them, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys again for your love and support. I love you guys, and I will see you in another video. Bye.